G'day virtual pilots, it's Requiem, and it's time to have a look at the Sopwith Camel. In the lower left you've got the mixture lever. Pulling it back will make the mixture more rich, pushing forward leans it out. The throttle is next to that with the increase and decrease. Green cylinder here is your fuel gauge. Got a bomb release handle. Looking at the main panel, got a pulsometer to show oil flowing, tachometer, your magnetos, cockpit light at the top, magnetic compass, an inclinometer, altimeter in feet, your airspeed indicator in miles per hour with a clock, and then shifting to the right is your air pressure gauge. And looking at your control stick, there's your blip switch. Now start the engine, just bring the mixture all the way to rich, and press E, and the engine will automatically start. Now the engine started, look at the pilot's notes for the software. Now that the engine has started, we can lean the mixture out a bit if we like, bringing it back to a value of around 9. That'll give you a better performance during the takeoff. So now we're going to be taxiing. You can increase the power a little bit, bring it to about 1000. This will get you rolling. And then once you're at a comfortable speed, you can bring it back to about 900. This will keep it going at a decent rate. Now one thing to note with the Camel when you're taxiing is that it has a steerable tail skid. So in addition to the rudder, when you're applying those rudder movements, the tail skid is going to move with it. This will help you maintain directional control a little bit better. As you're coming back around, we just relax that right rudder pressure, and that'll help bring the airplane back around to the left. Get ourselves lined up. And we can start applying full power for the takeoff. As you start rolling, we pitch down a little bit, get the tail skid off the ground. Hold the pitch attitude here. Then at about 50 miles per hour, the airplane is going to lift off. Now during your climb out at about 70 miles per hour, or during other maneuvers, you want to stay coordinated using the inclinometer. Because this instrument has an air bubble inside, it gets pushed around by the liquid and works opposite to a slip and skid indicator. So to stay coordinated, you want to step away from the bubble. Now we'll join the pattern and look at how to land the Camel. To land in the Sopwith Camel, on downwind, you're going to set your throttle to about 800 RPM and begin slowing down to 70 miles per hour. By the end of downwind, your throttle will be at idle and you'll begin a base to final turn with an aim to be at an airspeed of 60 miles per hour. In order to achieve this airspeed, you're going to need to use the blip switch in bursts. This way you're going to be reducing the engine power that you're going to output, and that'll help increase your descent rate and keep your airspeed slow. If you don't use the blip switch and just keep it at idle power, it's going to take you much longer to descend and get down to the ground. So our power is set at 800 RPM, we're slowing down to 70 miles per hour. Coming up a beam out touchdown point near the end of downwind, so we can bring the power back to idle. This will help us start slowing down further to 60 miles per hour. We can also start using that blip switch to keep our lower engine output and begin our base to final turn. So as we're coming around the corner, we're going to pitch down a little bit and get our descent going, coming towards our aiming point at the beginning of the field. And again, we're using that blip switch to try and maintain our airspeed of about 60 miles per hour. So you're going to be intermittently checking your airspeed during the turn. So based on how steep your pitch angle needs to be to get to your aiming point, you're going to have longer or shorter periods of using the blip switch. Don't use it for too long, or else you can risk the engine cutting out. As we start turning onto the short final, evaluating where our aiming point is at the beginning of the field. Continue using the blip switch as we need to maintain our airspeed. But as we're getting close to the ground, I'm going to stop using the blip switch and I'm just going to leave it at idle power. I'm going to begin the round out. Then we bring the Camel into a tail low attitude. We can start using that blip switch as well to cut some power and let us touch down quickly. Once we touch down, release the blip switch, full back pressure, and add some power as necessary with the rudder in order to keep yourself straight, and that way you can avoid any ground loops. And like I said before, that steerable tail skid is going to help you avoid that. That completes the tutorial on how to fly the Sopwith Camel. If you'd like to, let me know using the like button and a comment. And don't forget to be a subscriber using that notification bell icon. That way you can be notified when new videos are released.